Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Adora. Hello, Valerie. Hello, Tasha. Hello, Sheila, Latrice. Wonderful. Look at all your beautiful faces. Type in chat where you're calling in from. I want to see where you're calling in from. We've got people from all around the world. I want to see where you're calling in from. Alaska. Santa Fe, New Mexico, Orlando, Oklahoma, Florida in the house, Fort Lauderdale, West Palm Beach. I got some neighbors in here. Staten Island. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Near Orlando, Texas, Manhattan. That's my hometown, Valerie. Welcome. I love it. Yes, that's wonderful. And also want to ask, what do you want to be celebrated for? Today, this week. I think we go under celebrated. So type in chat, what do you want to be celebrated for? Celebrate yourself. We got Dallas, Atlanta, Hot Atlanta for the impact I'm having in the world. Thanks, Tanya. Showing up, Sheila said. Yes. Erica, I want to be celebrated for my compassion and love. I love it. The world needs more of that. What else do you want to? Valerie said, inspiring people who need to be uplifted. Ooh, you're in the right place. You are in the right place. What else do you want to be celebrated? Impact and mentorship, Plug Star says. Keeping going, able to help others, helping others. Oh, you guys are in the right place with the right spirit, living life to its fullest and spreading inspiration and love. We got South Carolina in the house, making my health a priority. Thank you for that, Rhonda, saying yes to this opportunity. Thank you, Adora. We're excited for the movement that we're creating, liberating the artist within. Thank you, Joanna. Love for humanity. Dr. Andrea, I'm with you 100%. For impact I have on others. I love it. Being an example, reclaiming our strength and respect, celebrated for the present in the moment, being reclaiming our strength with respect. Oh, you guys are making my heart sing, become who I am and God created me to be. Well, I am so excited. Well, I am Danita Sajous. And even though people see me as an entrepreneur, I've co-generated probably over 5.2 million in the personal development industry. I'm a Amazon co-author, bestseller. It wasn't always like that for me. I remember the time where things were tough and I was pouring wine at grocery stores and selling steaks, Australian grass-fed steaks. And it was a time in my life where I felt lost, confused, and I felt a little bit of helplessness. And many of you know Lisa Nichols. And Lisa was a struggling single mom who became a multi-millionaire entrepreneur. And we're in an exciting time right now. All that you typed in chat is the movement that we're creating to help others, to inspire others to transform our bodies, our minds, our spirits, and perhaps our bank accounts if you choose. And so I'd love to bring Lisa up to the stage. Lisa, welcome, welcome,
Hello,
welcome. The house
everyone.
is
Oh my
full
God.
of
Hey,
so much
honey. I
deliciousness.
love you so much. Oh
I
my
love you
gosh.
more.
Everyone looks so wonderful. I'm going to take myself back to gallery. You guys can have me big, but I want to see each one of you. I want to see the faces. Hey, Adora. Hey, Antonique. Hello, Emily. Hello, everyone. Hello, Therese. Hello. Let me not act like I can read y'all names without my glasses on. Let's just be real.
Put the
Let's.
glasses
I
on. Put the
tried.
glasses
I
on.
tried, but I'd already memorized where Adora was and Antonique. Hey, LQ. Hey, Tanya. Hey, Michelle. Hey, you guys, I'm so excited about where we are and the opportunity that we have. You know, Danita, I love you. You're so humble. You don't tell people all the things you've done in the world, which I get. I totally get. It's hard to even speak to something when you've played ginormous in the world. This chick has earned 7 cars. She's traveled the world a few times. She is one of the leading hypnotherapists and transformational coaches out there today. And listening to her story of rebuilding her life, moving after being in a emotionally turbulent relationship, and moving her entire
Marriage.
life from, what'd you say?
Marriage.
Yeah, a marriage that a marriage where all the promises betrayed her. We all know what that feels like. And relocating her life from Chicago to Florida and building this mega life for herself. You know,
Yeah,
I think,
been a journey.
yeah, Adora said something when we were in Exuma together. She said, I like people that's had a somewhat gritty story or a gritty story. You know what I'm talking about, Ingrid? Like they had to come from something. And my entire career for the last 27 years has been about producing possibility in the lives of people who love tenacity, committed to determination, all about resiliency. I built Motivating the Masses based on that premise. Let's make something out of nothing. Let's make the unfathomable happen. Let's make an unforgettable life. Let's make our fingerprint. Let's be disruptors. Let's not look at the laws. Let's not play in the box. Let's not even play outside of the box. Let's acknowledge that there never was a box for us. Like there never was a box. So I'm not playing in it, nor am I playing outside of it because I don't acknowledge that one exists in my universe. Let's create an ecosystem that says it doesn't matter where you start. All that matters is where you plan to go. I used to play that song when I had my office in my closet. And I don't know all the words, so forgive me if some of the words are bad later in the song. All I know is, Danita, you know my song. I'm a hustler, baby. And I want you to know, this is my favorite part. It ain't where I've been, but where I'm about to go. That was my theme song line. I don't know anything else. So if he cussed and talked about people bad, please don't judge me. I just knew that line because all I would say is, and it's not about where I've been. I've been on the county, I've been abused, I've been morbidly obese, but it ain't about where I've been. It's about where I'm about to go, right? And so my whole life has been about helping people to think bigger and dream bigger. I'm super excited about now because for the first time in 27 years, I get to not only help people dream big, but then walk beside them as they build big. As a matter of fact, I can help them build big. I want to help myself. I want to build big for my grandchildren that I haven't had yet. But I also is just exciting. I was telling someone while we were in Exumas last week that I get more excited now sitting on the sideline watching you make every shot, watching your bank account transform, watching your children's life transform. And so I'm in this season. I'm super excited. That's why I'm here. People would ask, why is Lisa here? That's why. So for years, I've been scouted to endorse programs. I keynote for them all. I keynote for every conference, everywhere. And so at some point, they try to loop me in, whether it's a network marketing, whether it's a direct sales, whether it's a corporation. And I'm really comfortable in my no, thank you. Call me back if you need another keynote. Because I always said that if I lock on with someone and I endorse someone, I better be sold out because my endorsement and my brand and my words are not for sale. I want you to hear what I say. I better be sold out because my endorsement is not for sale. I used to early on, everything was about how much money can I make? But that's because I was so broke, so hungry, and I was scared that Jelani wasn't going to make it. Well, y'all, Jelani, 30 years old now, he's a wonderful human being, and we're going to be all right. All things come together for good. Don't start me on all my gospel, y'all. Don't start me. So now I get to make different choices. And so I'm excited about where we are now because now we get to type in chat, strategically move. We get to strategically move together as one and be more powerful than any of us could be individually. Y'all hear me? Like once you get old enough, you realize, hold on, there are power in collective numbers. And so I'm in a season where I want to work in collective numbers. Yes, I love growing things for me, but I really am excited about helping you grow if you're willing to grow. I'm not going to do your sit-ups for you. I'm not going to do your crunches for you. I've been trying to get Serena Williams abs for forever, and she is not doing my crunches for me. I got to do my own. But in that, we get to build something. So I needed a product. I wasn't actively looking for a product. I needed a product. And here comes my executive coaching client. She's been coaching with me for a while. And if you guys know, executive coaching with me is a lot of things, but cheap ain't one. So I knew she was successful in business, but we weren't talking about that at that time. Well, how the products were introduced to me is my birthday. Danita, you can unmute and just tell the truth. It was my birthday in May, and I wanted to eat for my birthday
6 different varieties of funnel cakes. I didn't know
Don't
they
judge
came in
me.
flavors.
I
I'm
was
from New
going to the
York.
LA
All we
County
did was
Fair for the
powdered
first
sugar.
time, and I wanted my family to have funnel cakes with candles in them because that represents LA. And by the way, I moved away from the Bahamas, away from my husband. I wanted to be at LA. And so I'm freaking out because I don't eat funnel cakes, but I want to eat funnel cakes, but I don't want to have the backlash. And Nathalie says, don't worry, eat your funnel cakes and then drink this tea afterwards. Like, you still may get a little calories, but it's going to go through you faster. So Danita and I both say, well, what's that tea? So I went on and got on the tea. We got on the tea. Danita got on the tea first. I'll let let her tell her story. I got on the tea. I'm real big on detox, but detoxing takes too long for me. It's 21 days. I can't eat anything. It's not fun. And it's violent to my stomach if I take a laxative. So when I got on this tea, I was blown away. It wasn't violent to my stomach. I had smooth eliminations. They were consistent. And I got to the top of my colon faster. You can tell that. You can do the studies, tell that by the color. I was fascinated by that because I know that my inflammation, my gut inflammation, I knew that my midsection needed some loss, but I knew it all wasn't fat. I also had challenge with digesting. Put it this way, when I'd be talking to Marcellus, my husband, my stomach would be having a conversation with him as well. Embarrassing. And so all of a sudden, my gut got quieter, all from using the detox. See, for me, this is my story. Everyone has a different experience. So all of a sudden, this got really, really great in my life. Danita was trying to get into a suit to fit before the conference. She took the tea how many times a day?
I just took it twice a day and I released 6 pounds in a week. And I was able to fit my suit.
Now, again, that's her story. We're not
It's my
saying that
story.
everyone will have this experience, but that was hers. I took it on and off because I had walking pneumonia. What made me super impressed by these products is most people don't know that during Speaking Right, I had walking pneumonia. Jasmine, was I not on antibiotics? Yes. I was walking pneumonia, but I was taking the NRG. Now, I see you nodding, Rhonda. I was taking the NRG because it was getting me out of bed every day. And no one knew I was sick. And I was tripping myself out. I'm like, why am I feeling like I had this energy? But what I didn't realize after taking it, I see you, Rhonda, after taking it for a month, I decided to don't wait as long as I waited, to read all the ingredients. Danita, drop that link in chat right now that Ariana's. Ariana here? I love Ariana. She made this beautiful. I love running with really brilliant people because everyone in our tribe is like up leveling everything for us. She created this PowerPoint with all the ingredients in it. So it's nice and clear. I don't have to look at the back. I just look at this PowerPoint. Who wants that PowerPoint to know exactly what's in everything? All right. Danita, can you get that for us and hook us up?
Got it.
So I read this after 30 days on it. I got all this energy. I get through Speaking Right. We do 7 figures at Speaking Right. I can't believe how good we did with walking pneumonia, y'all. I'm doing it because I'm doing these 2 things at the time. I read this later only to find out every morning I would take Excedrin for a migraine. Every night I take melatonin to go to sleep. Anybody need help to go to sleep? Raise your hand. So every night, that was my norm. I read this and it helps eliminate migraines and it helps you with your sleep. I didn't realize that it had been like 25 days, Teresa, since I had taken any melatonin. You know how you don't like taking something, so when you don't have to take it, you don't even think about the fact that you didn't take it. I hadn't taken melatonin or Excedrin for like 27 days. So if you need help sleeping, you need energy, anytime you have migraines or anything, this was what worked for me. I don't know what will work for you. It doesn't make that claim. It doesn't say that, but this was a byproduct for me. It was a
Yeah,
byproduct for
and it
me.
has a little bit of caffeine and it has what we call 5-HTP, which is a mood increaser. I call it the happy hormone. It gives you a little pep in your step. It gave me focus. We came from the conference. I got COVID and I was able to sit up then at that point
So
by taking the NRG, which has green tea extract, bitter orange that helps with weight control. So it is a benefit product.
So the first part of this invitation to you is to wherever your health is, if there's something you want and you're not getting it, entertain the idea of starting these products. I have every product on the planet in my cabinet, every product on the planet. Some I get for free because they want me to love it, and some I got on subscription from Amazon because I need to stay on top of my life. I buy this. I buy it. You don't have to give it to me. I want it. I want what it does for me. This is the NutriBurst. I'm a big believer on multivitamins. I slept with 2 people that had COVID. Danita is one. My husband's the other. I truly believe that I personally did not get COVID because I was multivitamin up, Siama. Emily, I was multivitamin up. I stayed multivitamin up. I stayed D3 up. I stayed all my Bs, B6, B9, B12, all my Bs, all my Cs, my Ds, I stay up. I literally slept with my husband twice. He had COVID. I slept with Danita once she had COVID, and knock on wood, it did not get me either time. And I believe because I literally had my guard up. I didn't know it, but I had it up. I don't go without it. So this has been major. So the first part of this invitation is if you're open to entertaining the idea of something that's ready to go, that's working, then please consider that. Danita, did you want to say anything else about the product?
Yeah, I wanted to talk about the NutriBurst a little bit. It comes in bottle or rip and sip carry. I love all of these because I travel a lot. So they come in little travel size where you can take it on the go in your purse. I have several in my purse, which is really important. And the NutriBurst is basically vitamin B to convert food into energy. I need that. And then it also has immune support vitamin A, C, D, and E, and it's 98% absorption rate. I just looked up on Google, what's the absorption rate for supplements, and it's 10%. This is 98%. Unheard of because it's liquid form. Love, love, love that. And then the Iaso teas come in different flavors. They come in watermelon, fruit punch, and our original that is no flavor, just like brewed tea. And this for me is a
Lemonade,
game changer.
lemonade, and then
Lemonade and tamarind.
and tamarind. It's so good. You got to watch out. It's so good. It feels like somebody said it tastes like they're eating the Jolly Ranchers liquefied. Yeah, that's
Yes.
what Adora said. Jolly Ranchers liquefied. Like that's how good. So watch out. So I want to first invite you. Your health is your wealth. There's a calling on your life, and your health has to be in place to live out the calling on your life. And so often you want to do more, but your body's not really in alignment to help you do more. And what you're doing now, what got you here won't get you there. And so how do we cape on and clock in? Like, how do we cape on and clock in? Because if there's ever a time that we need to be running strong and running collectively, it's now. So our first invitation to you is to try the products. Type in chat if you've tried a product and you've had a result with it. Share with you. There's so many people here. We couldn't begin to have everyone speak because there's so many people who have had different outcomes, but we do want to hear about it. Mary, we do want to hear about it. Everyone has a different things. If yours was sleep, let us know. If it was weight loss, let us know. If it was anxiety and calm, let us know. Again, many of these things are not claimed by the company. They're just things that have happened. What I found happened with a lot of people who have ADHD, who have attention deficit disorder, and it's hard to focus, this has become their friend because it leans in to focus. And I'm looking for Nathalie. I see Antonique. Nathalie, wave your hand.
Natalie's here too. And also aging. I'm 61 years old, friends.
Hey,
And I need
hold on. Say it again and lean into the camera. Did y'all spotlight it? Lean in.
I'm 61 years old And in this season, I have to have my body run like a well-oiled machine. It's not all on the outside, it's on my inside. Blood work perfect. All of that. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. And so, oh my God, 60, yeah, and just beginning, friends. Like this is the beginning. And so it's not too late. And yeah, I have I'm trying to slow down my aging process. And these products have really, really helped me. Been on it just a few months. And I'm obsessed.
Talk about your
Obsessed.
doctor.
Yes. So I am a little bit snooty when it comes to products.
A
And
lot,
so
snooty.
I
A lot.
paid my functional doctor to look over everything, all the ingredients, all everything. And guess what? She gave me the green light and said, "You're good." She said the Delgada, there's coffee too. This is my one of my favorites. It's a mushroom-based coffee. She said the mushroom-based coffee and NRG has a little bit of caffeine. So if you have high blood pressure, you got to watch out. I didn't have high blood pressure. And she says, "You're good to go." That's all I needed, friends. That's all I needed. Oh, I look amazing. Thank you, friends. Yes, this is the new 60 for those of you that haven't arrived yet. Oh, I love it. I love it. Yes.
So our invitation to you is two-part. Number one, it's the first time ever that I've signed off on a set of products. It's holistic and it's delicious and it's amazing. They have things for hormones, things for hot flashes, things for menstrual cramps, things for aging, things like they just have a whole, these are just our favorites, but there's this entire menu. And I wonder why didn't I know about this? I had 6 blood transfusions in 3 years. I had an emergency hysterectomy. I would get off stage and go to the hospital. This company has been around for 22 years. I'm like, where have I been? Where have y'all been? And why didn't someone tell me about this? And it's because it's inside the network marketing, meaning instead of using all their money to buy commercials, they invest in people to spread the word. And
love that.
I just didn't know the right persons at the time. So I didn't hear about it. So I'm committed. You know, my grandmother says, if you have a good thing, share the good thing. Don't keep the good thing to yourself. And so this is easy for me. After 20 years of saying no to everybody, you name the network marketing company, I said no to them. I'm not even in a deal with them yet because I'm excited about what this is. So the first part of this invitation is try the product for whatever your needs are. Danita, did you drop the link in already?
I did drop the link, and then we have a few testimonies. Christine said the energy was great for focus. Did you try it in Exuma, Christine? Yes, it was good. Yes. She said, I definitely felt great. Adora said, I'm enjoying the tea, the NRG, and the Ayaso tea. Yes, Adora. Akia said, I got a burst of energy. And Christine said, the detox worked great too. Yes, I love it. It's so good. And Michelle Montgomery said all day energy with NutriBurst and Energy Burst with Blue Magic, which is another product they have.
Yeah, just you and as you, I know many of you have ordered your products. We're going to get on another call at another time, and you're going to have all these testimonies because you would have had time on them. And when I look at the faces here, I see so many wildly successful people. Let me tell you why. So the first invitation is the product. The second invitation is to join me and my beautiful partners who are here, whether it be Christine, whether it be Adora, whether it be Danita, whether it be Nathalie, whether it be Rhonda, whether it be Michelle, whether it be Teresa, to join me, Sheila, Mary, and look at building this ecosystem. Why? Because when I was being mentored by a lot of very successful men, millionaires and billionaires, they told me you should always have 5 to 7 revenue streams. Now, it took me 10 years to get to 8 revenue streams, but they said one revenue stream needs to always be a residual revenue stream. So I would run into them years later and I go, I got my 7. And they'd ask me to write it on a napkin. These were like big brothers from another mother. And they would say, which one is residual? And Jazanne, I didn't have it. Valerie, I didn't have it. Joanna, I didn't have it. And I'd see them again in 5 years. And they say, Lisa, how many do you have now? I'm like, I got 11 revenue streams. And they go, which one is residual? And I go, I don't have it. They said, what are you thinking? One has to be residual. It's what makes sense. And it took me a while, Latrice, to really get it, that residual is the income that keeps going when I decide I want to rest. Residual allows me to vacation longer or rest longer. I don't want to make my hustle all the time. So it took me a while, but I realized in your ecosystem of financial wealth building, one stream should be residual. I hate that it took me so long to decide to do it, but I wouldn't do it until I found the product and the company that I can get behind. And now I have. So by the grace of God, my company has generated nearly $100 million in revenue. And I'm grateful for that. But that was my business. That wasn't helping anyone else build their business directly. So I want to take everything I learned, grinding it out for the last 27 years, building a global empire, and I want to apply it to this global empire. And so now I want to extend an invitation to you. Extend the invitation. I'm going to have Nathalie come on. Nathalie, I saw you moving just a little bit. Let me know if you're able to chat. There's a business opportunity, and I'll just keep talking until you come on. There's a business opportunity.
Yes, I'm here, Lisa.
There you go. Are you in a good place to talk?
I am. I'm in a great place to talk.
Okay, good. So Nathalie is the person who introduced this to me, and we've been working together for a few years now, but I was executive coaching her and working in her business and working in her life and working on whatever came up for her. And it was Nathalie that introduced the opportunity to us. And so I'm super excited about what we can do. Now, this isn't for everyone. So for some of you, you just want to try the product and get your best life, get your best life. And for others, you're like, I want residual income, or I want to be on a team that's creating that. If that feels right for you, stay on. If that's not the thing you want, then just try the product and you're free to go. You're free to click the link. You're free to, whoever invited you, make sure they get you your ISOT or your NRG. I want to make sure you know this is a two-part conversation. If the finances are finances, then type in chat, show me the money. If that's what you want to see, I want to make sure you're here because you want to be here. There will never be any bait and switch with me. There will never be any double agendas with me. You will be where you want to be because you chose to be there. So if business growth, financial growth, team growth, if body, mind, and bank account growth is an interest to you, then that's what we're about to tell you about here. Nathalie?
Awesome. I want to say thank you so much, Lisa, Danita, Adora, Christine, everybody else that's on the line. I'm going to be 100% honest with you because I'm going to tell you the power of this business. I'm in my house sick right now, right? I literally have gone out the house not one time, but what has been keeping me afloat with any energy, I really can't even hear very clearly right now, but has been the NutriBurst, right? And when I'm listening to you guys speak about these products, I get so excited to talk about not only the money, because I've been able to make the same amount of income every single week consistently in my bed for the past 2 days. I didn't complain to Lisa or anybody. I was just like sitting there recuperating, trying to get it together because I really wanted to be on this call today. And I'm so grateful that I have a business that actually works. I have a content space. I have an online business. I have a digital marketing business. I could not work any of those businesses this week. I had been man down, right? But the only business that has been able to pay me has been Total Life Changes. So I want you to really pay attention to this part because this is the part that gets exciting, right? If you're somebody that loves fitness or wellness or taking care of yourself, this is the perfect fit for you. When I graduated from Howard University with $150,000 in student loans, initially when I came in, it was for money. I have to be honest. I wanted to get some extra income. I wanted to be able to pay off my student loans. I wanted to be able to fuel my salon. I opened up my first salon in 2012. I was about 22 years old, and I simply wanted to be able to experience freedom. So throughout those seasons of my life doing network marketing, since I've been here for 9 years, I want to tell you exactly how we get paid and how this can work for the person that's a businesswoman or man, a professional, someone that might be someone that's just seeking something extra to do with a community of cool women like the Diva Network, or like motivating the masses, or simply someone that invited you on this line, because this company has changed my life. See, we get paid here to the Life Changes 5 different ways. For the sake of clarity, I'm going to go through 3 ways, very clear, because this is the ways that you make money right away. You're going to make a decision and you're going to say, you know what? I want to be a part of this business. I want to try it out. I want to have an experience. I want to co-brand with Total Life Changes, right? And that's exactly what I did in my very first year. I said, I want to co-brand with Total Life Changes, and I want to be able to fuel my salon, right? I had no idea that the compensation plan was so aggressive, so polite, right? And that it was so consistent. See, our CEO, Mr. Jack Fallon, he wanted to create a business module that actually works for the everyday person. I mean, anybody can take the product and share their experience. And then by default, someone will say, I want this. Right? Let's say you bought something from Amazon, and you say, oh my God, here goes a link from Amazon. Amazon pays me 6% because I'm an Amazon influencer. Total Life Changes says we're gonna pay you. And when I say like a consistent revenue stream, Total Life Changes is gonna pay you 50% every single time somebody purchases a product from you. So let me explain this to you. You come in the business, you are going to come in the business and you are going to join for whatever products that you love. We highly recommend the 15-day kit, not only because it works and it has the amazing NutriBurst in there, the NRG that you heard about, and also the ISOT. But what I love about this is that it's a system that goes hand in hand with your everyday workout regimen. Even for someone that does not really work out as much, the system still works. So because the system works and because you have adapted to a new wellness program, when people ask you about it, they're going to be able to go to your free website that comes along with your purchase. And Total Life Changes is going to drop ship those products to your customer, and they're going to pay you 50% commission points, which is about $20 per month supply of product. Let me explain that a little bit to you. The 15-day kit is like a trial kit. It gives you each product for 15-day supply. But we also have a 30-day kit that I love. And that 30-day kit is going to last for 30 days, of course. You can consume it, and TLC will still pay you 50% from that as well. What I love about this way of pay is that people have the opportunity to shop from your website, and they get to become a reoccurring customer on your website. What does that mean? For 9 years, I have had thousands of customers shop on my website. People go back because they have a kind of like Amazon Prime. You have your own user account, and the only obligation to you is that you're gonna at least use one product a month, like the NutriBurst, or like the ISOT, or like the NRG. That's the minimum. That's the commitment to being a part of this business. And I see a lot of people that always ask me, about the commitments and the smart ships and the auto ships. Total Life Changes has a commitment to you where they will always pay you as long as you're on one product a month. And at any given moment where you no longer want to be a distributor, you can cut your smart ship off at any time. For me, I will tell you that I've had about currently over 20,000 people in my organization, and they've been on the product, whether they have been just using it to consume for themselves, whether they want to share with other people, whether they're moving fast or they're moving slow. The common denominator that we have is that we're all on the product. So being on the product allows you to have access to the 50% pay. The second way we get paid is a lifestyle bonus. And is the Life Changer bonus. And what I love about the Life Changer bonus is that every single time somebody says, you know what, I want to be a part of this business with you. Hey, I've seen this before somewhere around, and I want to be a part of this. How can I join this business? Total Life Changes says, that you can invite that person to being a part of your business, right? And being a part of your team, being a part of our team, right? And we will pay you 50% and we will ship your customer their product to their doorstep. See, I want you to understand this. I have a store for 12 years, right? And if I don't have somebody that I pay to ship the product to my customer, there will be an issue. They're probably going to say, oh, I didn't get my items, and, they might want to get another, their money back or what have you. Total Life Changes has a drop shipping program where we've been around for over 22 years, you guys, and it has been working. And it doesn't stop working. And it works so well that we're in about 150 countries. So if you go back to the person who invited you on this line, you can check on the top of their website and you can look and scroll down on all of the websites, all the countries that we ship to. I personally have a business in Canada. I have a business in Africa. I have a business in Europe. I have a business in Amsterdam. I have a business all over the world. And I have people that are in my business that I have never met that simply found my URL on social media. And they said, I want to be a part of your business and I want to make some money with you. So that's the cool thing about Total Life Changes is they will allow you to have a business, but you're not in business by yourself. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. And you have a team of people that are going to hold your hand and support you along the way. Another benefit to these two ways of pay is that these two ways of pay is what allowed me to get paid over $100,000 in network marketing as a newbie. I want to explain that to you. I'm not the girl that's so extroverted and, was begging people to join the business. That wasn't me. I simply was a representative of the company. I was excited. I took the product. I was taking, the NRG. I was telling people about, what it's been doing for me in passive conversation, whether it was at my hair salon, whether it was at the nail salon, just passive conversation. And what happened was, because the product worked so well, my organization blew up. And in my 4th year of business, because of this third way of pay that I have to tell you about, I cannot not tell you about this way of pay. Total Life Changes says, when you invite 2 people to this business with you, I invited my grandmother, who's now 90 years old, who probably isn't very familiar with how to log in, but my grandmother loves the Nutriverse. She literally does not go a day without this Nutriverse. So she is a distributor. She does tell her Red Hat Society about this business. She does tell her church members about this business, but she does not know how to log in. And that's so cool because now my grandmother has a business that she doesn't know how to work, but she loves the product. And that's what I did this business for. I knew that the everyday person didn't always have the bandwidth to open up their storefronts or open up a new business or have the extra revenue, right? Or extra time to manage a business. But someone like my grandmother leads me to so many other people. My grandmother, I'm not sure about your grandmothers. And, listen, my grandmother speaks so much to everybody about this Nutriverse that they're now hitting me up on email. Okay. Like, your grandmother told me about this Nutriverse. She doesn't give them the link and I give them the website, and TLC says, because you have 2 people, your grandmother and your mother, now I have a bunch of people, we will now pay you residual income. So I want you to think to yourself, who are 2 people that you desire for them to be healthy or, live an optimal wellness lifestyle? My mother, who's retired as well. She takes the product. She's a tennis star. She runs up and down the tennis court. She has so much energy. She takes the Nutriverse. When she's a tennis match, she takes the NRG, right? So I love my grandparents and I love my mom. So those are the first 2 people that I thought about. The next person I put in the business was, of course, my sister, who lost over 40 pounds of baby weight from the ISOT. She's been in the business for about 5 years with me. Right. So I made sure that I put some people that I really love, right, in the business, because even if they didn't want to work the business right now, I knew that one day I'll be where I am right now, where 9 years later, $7.7 million later, that they will say yes, and that they will now share the business with their friends, their family members, which my mom is doing now.
Don't say that
So
so fast. 9 years later and what?
Yeah, so 9 years later, so after 4 years, because I had my 2 people and I was something called binary qualified, which activated the residual income. I looked up and I was like, you know what? I really love this. I shut down my hair salon and I said, you know what? I want to be serious about this. You guys, in the past 4 years recently, right? 4.5 years, I've been able to earn over $7.7 million in total life changes. And why I'm so proud of what Lisa is doing is because I was able to afford to pay Lisa for executive coaching, which is
You guys, give her
is
some love in chat. Give her some love in chat. A young woman really building her business. Give Natalie some love in chat. Sorry to cut you off, but I just big up.
listen. And that thing about it is, joining forces with you, Lisa, for my other businesses. I had great business acumen for like I was always excited about business, right? Network marketing helped me understand structure. So when I paid you and I invested in you to be my executive coach, you helped me understand that I can do it all. Like you literally said, Natalie, don't leave. You didn't even know what TLC was 100%, but you told me, do not leave Total Life Changes. You can do both. And I had no idea that Lisa and I will work together. It was an executive coaching session where I sampled products out to people. And there are people like Janelle or people like Kara, people like Laura that start taking the product. Lisa was like, oh, yes, you can do your thing. And then I finally was like, you should try it too, So it
It
took
was a hot
courage.
tub conversation.
Yeah, it took courage, it took confidence, you guys, for me to be millions of dollars later. I attracted Lisa Nichols because if I would open my mouth up before and told more people, maybe I would have attracted someone like that before. So the reason why I have to express this to you is that Total Life Changes is the real deal, right? You don't want to wait 7 years from now to try to get people on board. Yes, I have a lot of influence on social media. I guess you will consider myself an influencer marketer at this point. But when I first started, I had no followers. Those followers came about over the last 4 or 5 years, right? So as I'm building this business, those first 3 ways are very, very crucial to understand. The retail is going to pay you rain, snow, or shine. The fast start is when the life changer bonus, when somebody says yes to you, that 50% is going to get paid to you, rain, snow, or shine. When Lisa called me from Bahamas and the excitement from Adora and Christine, I'm gonna be honest with you, I got excited. I was like, wait, I haven't felt this excited in a long time because when it clicks, it clicks. And I believe that we're in a season right now after $100 million in sales. I believe that we're in a phase where this is the best thing in network marketing. Not only does the products work, not only does the compensation plan work, but the people are real. And we are offering more than just money. We're offering experience. We're offering a space where you can be yourself and you can fuel your dreams. And
Natalie,
because of like,
sorry, go ahead, finish that.
it's right up.
So to her point, what's going to really make it unlike any other, if you've ever done network marketing before, to Danita's point, Danita said she has to unlearn. She earned 7 cars. She said, I need to unlearn what I've learned about network marketing. We're going to create something new and different. So let me just tell you about this opportunity beyond the deliciousness that Nathalie said. Nathalie, I tracked payout 1 and I've tracked payout 2. So unless you didn't say payout 3 or I missed it.
Yeah, payout 3 is a residual income, and that's what's most important. They get their 2 people right away. So whether they want to move fast or slow, they're securing their residuals right away.
So you guys see, I put all 3 payouts in the chat just so that you see them. That residual income, that's the one that I knew I didn't have in my wheelhouse. So we're going to build something. And the reason why I think this is the perfect timing is because this company is 22 years old, which means they've already made all their early mistakes. They generated $100 million last year, which means they have a sustainable business model, but nobody knows about them. You may hear about them here and there a little bit, but they're not on television like a Weight Watchers or Isogenics or Herbalife, all great companies. But I didn't join those because I said it's too late. They're already saturated in the market. They're saturated. I don't want to be in a saturated market. I want to be an early in. So while they've already been around for 22 years, to the degree that the market, mass market, does not know about them, it's still early in. They haven't had a huge mouthpiece like us. And they definitely haven't merged into the personal development world. So timing is everything. And you have the right. I always say, let me choose, but at least invite me to the table. Give me first, right, or refusal. And that's what this is for you. First, right, or refusal. Some of you are already in. Some of you blindly got in because you trust me. You like, you ain't leaving me behind. I get it. I absolutely get it. And the reality is I want you to get super excited. And if you want to do it, let's get busy. I'm going to officially launch on November 16th. 16th or 17th. This is my unofficial pre-launch for me, which you can't get people like Danita, Adora, and Christina and then say you're not launching yet because we laughing now because it's gotten so big. I want to hear from a couple of people. And then Nathalie, will you tell us the next steps? I'd like for you to type in chat. Everyone, get your fingers ready. Type in chat. If you're already in, say I'm in, and then give me how many days, how many weeks. If you just got in, you've been in for a while, just let us get to know each other because we are going to be a team. Nathalie wants to know who you are, where you come from, and then we'll open it up. Nathalie, I want you to finish off your piece, and then we'll open up for a door to share a couple of words. And yes.
Yes. And
I see a lot of I'm in 3 days. I just got in last week. Keep going. This will be fun to read.
Yeah, so one, like, you can keep Lisa on the spotlight, Anthony. I'm just gonna add myself right there. Yep. Okay. So one of the things I love is that it's about taking action. Okay. You the opportunity to take action right now. If it's the first time you've seen this business plan and this opportunity, and text the person that invited you, say, I'm ready. They'll send you the link. And what's so cool about it is tonight, it's our secret. It's for you. We're gonna waive the $50 of enrollment tonight. You are going to use the code. I'm gonna confirm DREAM, DREAM. Okay, DREAM, and you'll be able to use the code DREAM for access to waive the $50 enrollment, which you'll still get the samples that will be inside your kit, and then you'll buy the 15-day kit or you'll buy the 30-day kit. What I love about those two kits, you guys, is that you'll have access to being a part of our 15-day challenge that begins on the 28th of October. And I don't know about you, but I love a good challenge where I can be accountable with my friends, my community. You'll be able to get different workout regimens. The Uplift community always has some great look. Shout out to Lisa, Nichols' husband, Marcellus, and her nephew, Adrian. They have an amazing community, which I love. The support that they're doing over there, where if you're someone that just needs an extra push, we have that, right? So you get to be a part of the community. You get to be a part of the challenge where you'll have the opportunity to earn from your winnings up to $1,000, which is so cool. And that's just a bonus incentive.
Wait, pay me to lose inches. Pay me to get my body in order. That's very, very generous. I'm gonna tell you right now, I've been doing challenges for a while. I never had like prizes like that. Like the prize is you get to look better. And then Nathalie came on, she goes, no, we'll do $1,000 for first place, $500 for second, $250 for third. I was like, let's go. So let's all get into the challenge so that we can just be inside of something that's moving us forward together.
Yes, everybody can be a part of the challenge, whether you're a life changer, meaning you're enrolled, or you're a customer. If I were you, I'll get all my customers on the challenge as well, like every single person, because that will get them excited, right, to be a part of a community as well. So when you come on board, we have another bonus for you. We're not gonna just push you into a business and you're not gonna know what to do. This Saturday, which is so exciting, is that we're gonna have our first onboarding call. And with this onboarding call, you will know the basics of how to log in. There'll be a lot of community morale, like different, I know Lisa is really big on culture, and I'm learning a lot from her as well when it comes down to building a network marketing community. So you'll learn that as well. We'll also give you our Purple Book training, which is a simple training on how to make some money right away and how to be able to get into your flow. It's 1:00 Eastern Standard Time on Saturday. So we literally are going to make sure that even before you get your products, your website's already going to be live. You'll already be able to dive in and make some money and learn, in this process. So I'm super, super excited about that. So that's where what we have right now as far as what I have to share. After this, and I would say this, and I can say disclaimer, November 17th is actually going down. Lisa is someone that I like to say an actionable person. And we didn't plan all this. God is so good. Adora came, Christine came, Sheila came, Danita came. But we have a full community that will be built out right now where you'll have access to resources and tools. But Total Life Changes already has that. If you log into your back office, once you have access and click help, or even with the app that they gave you, you have all that right there. But we're going to be able to create some easy access to those different tools for you. And that goes live on November 17th. So I'm excited to serve you, Lisa. I'm grateful to be in your life and to have you in my life. And I'm looking forward to really building this so we can be able to transform more lives across the world.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Natalie. I'm in the season where I just want to see how many people can I help win. So I want to know when you do join, this is not a shtick to get you to join, but when you do join, one of the first things that we're going to look at on Saturday is what are your goals? What are your lifestyle goals? What are you doing this for? What are you driven for? I want us to own each other's goals, just the way we do in Motivating the Masses. And so we're going to do everything we can to prepare you. You're going to need to run yourself, but we'll work to prepare you. Adora, say a couple of words. I see your hand up. Yes.
Yeah, so a couple of things. One, I know that, like you said, for those of you who don't know, we were in the Bahamas filming for Dining Divas or Destination Divas. And I just asked Lisa, like I do to mentors, what are you excited about? And she didn't even get to finish or tell me what the company was because we moved on. And so I came back and sat down next to her and said, tell me more about what you're launching. And I'm going to tell you why I did that. One, and for those of you here contemplating, is because anytime I've had a mentor, my key to creating more relationship is find out what they care about and serve, right? Find out what they care about and see how I can serve, whether it's a connection, a resource, an open door. And that has opened so many doors over the years. And then I have a past in network marketing. So I know the power when you take a woman like Lisa, who literally is paid thousands upon thousands of dollars to teach people to unlock their own message and to be able to be heard and inspire people to movement, and how she's going, I'm going to take a team of people and train you. So imagine the companies you've been in before and an opportunity like this where it's already been an established company. You don't do $250 million. And yet most of us didn't know about TLC. So you take an opportunity like that, because if it was Lisa, I would still do it. I'm going to tell you, if it was a startup, I would still do it. But then you add that it's for the proximity. I'm just going to be authentic and straight. But then you add to that the fact that it's an established company and you're going to be empowered by the best woman on the planet that moves people like nobody's business. If you haven't seen Lisa move an audience, you want to run around and conquer 10 mountains after you've sat with her. And so to have that level of training unleashed, not only for you, but the family members that you bring on board, the team members you bring on board, the ability to scale a business where those skills will open other doors, because most of our women all have other businesses, just like Nathalie, just like Lisa. It's a no-brainer for us. And so as I was asking the questions, a bunch of the other driven, inspiring, visionary, authentic sisterhood came around and started digging too. And they're like, I want in, I want in. And Lisa said, man, they were going to send me product if they knew I was going to talk about it, but I didn't plan on talking about it. So I also want to give a little shout out to Sheila, who has 15 guests here on this call and also is a servant leader and has been at almost every episode recording because of the way she shows up. And then the final thing is, after we do this wrap and let everybody go, can we have a period of time for our people that started that have questions for you all? Okay.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So she dropped some nuggets that I wasn't going to say. I'm glad she said it. because read between the lines. I'm in 90 days-ish. I'm going to look at those people on my team here and that are running. And I'm going to make their wins my business. That doesn't mean I'm going to do your lifting for you, but I'm going to see how can I lend my intellect, my insight, my brand power, my build to help you win. This is I don't know, experiment for me where I go, what if I just focused on 12 generals and help those 12 generals blow their own mind? I'll be taken care of, Alina. I'll be taken care of, Teresa. I just believe that, right? Like, I'm just excited about that opportunity. And so Adora is brilliant. Christine is brilliant. Danita is brilliant to go, hold on, let me hook my caboose to your train. I've been saying that for years. I've hooked my caboose to other people's train. I'm clear what Adora is doing. I was the girl Friday for a corporate attorney for 33 meetings because I could not afford to pay him for a meeting. So I made his coffee while he met with people, and I made his copies just so I can have proximity until I understood what a PPM was, what a ROI was, or what a term agreement was. So I get it, Adora. Super, super smart move. In this season, I'm simply looking for the opportunity and those who are hungry to go, I'm hungry. Teresa, I won't forget the way you sat next to me. And Teresa sat next to me when she said, I got it. But here's the deal. I want to build this based on mindset principles, transforming lives principles, not just making money. Making money will be a byproduct of making great impact. I've made a lot of money because I made a lot of impact. Income chases impact. We're going to do impact. We're going to have some of the same principles that's in network marketing, but let's make it bigger than that. Let's go into mindset. Let's go into lifestyle. Let's go into community. Let's go. It won't cost us any less. It'll make us more. So we will be doing some things that are untraditional to network marketing because they're necessary in personal development and people development. And so in this journey, we have LQ, you guys, LQ Wave. She's been in the business for 9 years. She's generated 7 figures. We have Gareen here, waved everyone. She has been, but yes, and bring Gareen up as well. And she's been in the business. Gareen, how long have you been in the business? We got some veterans here, y'all. 7 years and 7 years.
Yeah.
And retired you from where?
Government, DC government.
And then LQ retired you from where?
Spraying fragrance at Macy's.
The government and Macy's. You can't get better and broader than that. And so if that's not a way to tell you, and these 2 sisters have been committed to supporting our team. So they came to Speak and Write. That was their first time on my campus. And they got little sleep and was on like natural highs all for 3 days. And they're committed to helping us win. So for many of you, you'll ask me questions, and I'm going to toss it to LQ, Gareen, or Antonique, or Natalie, because I am bona fide ignorance on fire. But let me just tell y'all, the last time, write this down somewhere, the last time I've been this excited about a project was when I launched Motivating the Masses. And we all know how that went. So this is my next time. By the way, y'all, I'm getting in trouble in my company because I'm not paying no attention to them. They're like, ma'am, we got deadlines over here, ma'am. I'm like, oh, yeah. So I'm needing to pull back. I want to thank you guys. If you are interested in registering, there's a couple of things we want you to do first, and then we'll let you go. You can hang up. Some of you can stay on the line. Antonique, please confirm. Natalie, confirm. There are some people who have some immediate questions. We want to let everyone else go. But if you are not registered and you want to register, then there's several things we recommend you do. Danita said it, Nathalie said it. Number one, the person who invited you, you want to definitely make sure you're positioned with them. We are growing teams and sub-teams. So get the link from them so that you can purchase your product. We recommend you purchase the 15-day challenge or the 30-day. I like the 30-day because I give all my stuff away. Dora and Christine, and they know that. I got back to the Bahamas, I had nothing, which was fine. I always stock back up. But you want to get enough to take and enough to share. So that's the first thing you do is get your product. And Natalie, is there a second thing? I told y'all I'm new.
No, it's okay. You're doing a great job. So whoever invited you, I see Sheila invited quite a few people. Make sure you just get back with the person who invited you on this call. Because we are one team. You can use that dream code. We recommend the 30-day kit. We also recommend the 15-day kit if you just want to do the challenge. You're going to run out of products. I'm gonna be honest with you. Danita ran out of products her very first day of trying the product, and you're
And
going to want to
blame
get
Natalie.
I'm
And
sorry.
I'm mad at Natalie because Natalie couldn't get her any product in time.
Yeah, she got really upset with me, but we're here right now, which is a great thing. So I like as you see right here, I have a lot of product. Instead of taking Gatorade, I'm taking the Blue Magic right now to get myself back together. So the products work, right? So I want to stay on the line and I want to answer any questions for you all. Adora, I know I enjoyed our conversation that first day because there's a lot of questions that you had. So I want to make sure there's some network marketers on here I see that might have been in the industry before. So whatever questions you might have, I'm open to answering them. If you're someone that does not have any questions,